What's up and welcome to my very first Call of Duty Black Ops 4 video. Unfortunately today I will not be doing a gameplay, I will be doing a review. I've never actually reviewed a Call of Duty as it's first come out, but I think this would be the one to start with. I would love to start talking about the Specialist HQ, but for those of you out there who haven't gotten the game yet and have to wait for Christmas, I'm not going to spoiler anything. So I'm not going to talk about the Specialist HQ, but I will say this: it does answer a lot of unanswered questions from Black Ops 3's Specialist audio logs. But anyway, let's jump into the multiplayer. The multiplayer, I like it. It's definitely challenging with the having to micromanage your health and reload your weapon at the same time. I know hardcore is a way to get around that. I just haven't played hardcore yet. Honestly, I completely forgot about it. In World War II, that's all I played was hardcore. The game modes. I'm going to talk about the game modes first. Got control. It's well, what's the game mode I'm thinking of? It's honestly, it's just domination with 2 points, but it works like search and destroy rules, where everybody doesn't have one life. They just have. What is it? It's actually 30 lives split throughout the team, and when it gets down to the last 5 lives, pretty much whoever dies on that first last kill, I guess you could say, they don't respawn to the next round. Heist, if I remember right, Heist was that they put Heist in the beta to give us a little taste of what Blackout was going to be like. Free for all, kill confirmed, search and story, dom, hardpoint, team deathmatch. One thing I have noticed on certain game modes, you don't play on every single map in the game. I don't know why they have it like that. I'm not complaining about it, but there is one thing I am complaining about. In certain game modes, control, heist, pretty much all the objective modes, it's only 5v5, and I have a squad of players that just grind the hell out of domination when a new Call of Duty comes out, but unfortunately, we can't do that with our full team because of this stupid 5v5 thing. I mean, we always have to leave one of our guys out. We cycle through every once in a while, but I don't know why Treyarch did that. That's got to be the stupidest thing they've ever done. I mean, I know in Treyarch we trust, but that's got to be the stupidest decision they've ever made. Just that's all I can say about that. Now, as far as weapons go, they did a fantastic job with the weapons, and the fact that Dark Matter is back tickles me because Black Ops 3 was the only game I've actually completed all of the camo challenges, and so far I've gotten a decent amount of them done here. Now, weapons, I can see a few weapons that have come back from the past, like a majority of them. Like the ICR-7, that's a no-brainer. That's from Black Ops 3. The Rampart 17 is the Scar H from Black Ops 2. The KN-57 is the KN-44 from Black Ops 3. Some people don't notice this, but until you're actually holding it, but the Vapor XKG, this is the Commando from Black Ops 1. The Maddox, if I'm saying that right. To me, this is a new weapon. I haven't seen this anywhere else. The MX-9, I feel like I've seen it before, but I'm just going to call it a new weapon, same as the GK5. The Spitfire, that's the MP7 from Black Ops 2. Cordite, it's obviously the PDW-57 from Black Ops 2. This reminds me of the Cap 40 from Black Ops 2. Tactical rifles, I never thought I'd actually see another sixth weapon class except for ghosts. So it's a mixture of burst fire and semi-auto. The Auger DMR feels like a new weapon. ABR 223, that's obviously the AUG from Black Ops 1, except it's burst fire. The Swordfish, It reminds me of the Type 95 from Modern Warfare 3. The Titan. When I look down the sights, I picture the Pytech from Advanced Warfare. The Hades, that's definitely a new weapon. I've never seen a magazine like that. The VKM 750, feel like I've seen this weapon before, but honestly, new weapon. The Paladin HB50, this is the first time a Barrett has ever been in a Treyarch game. Well, as far as multiplayer goes, that is. To me, it actually looks pretty good. It's overpowered in Blackout. I'll go ahead and tell you that. That outlaw. Everybody on YouTube says this is a new weapon. It is not. It is actually a remake of a black market weapon from Black Ops 3 called the RSA Interdiction. It's almost uncanny. I don't see how people keep getting this wrong. It's not a new weapon. The SDM, it kind of reminds me of an MK14. The Koshka, when I use it, I feel like I'm holding the Locust. Now, moving on to pistols. The Strife, that's a new weapon. The RK-7 Garrison, that's definitely from Black Ops 3. The Mozu, correct me if I'm saying that wrong. The way the weapon actually handles and how it reloads, it reminds me of the Python from Black Ops 1. Shotguns are secondaries again, just like in Modern Warfare 2. Never thought I'd see it like that again. Honestly, shotguns should be a primary. That I don't like that. They need to fix that. Now the MOG 12, it reminds me of the Stakeout from Black Ops 1. The SG-12 obviously is the AA-12 from Modern Warfare 3, but it's semi-automatic. This I'm thankful for. Only one launcher. That means I only have to struggle with one launcher in this game in order to unlock Dark Matter. Honestly, so far it's pretty easy. And the combat knife, of course. Every Call of Duty since Black Ops 2 has got to have some kind of melee weapon for you to piss you off for the camera grind. But attachments, I just like how the attachments work because apparently, just like in World War II, you can't put a suppressor on every weapon, which is stupid. I mean, World War II fucked up so many things, but I already gave my final thoughts on that game. But when I play Call of Duty, the only thing I want on my weapon is a foregrip, quick draw, and suppressor. Here, I can't even do that. I can't even do that, and it pisses me off. When I play free-for-all, I want to stay under the radar, regardless of what weapon I use. Unless it's a sniper or a shotgun, but I really hope they fix that later. And look at this, attachments on launchers for the very first time. On optics, you got fast lock, which is really useful. And attachments, you got carry 2 additional rockets, reload rockets faster, increase rocket damage, and explosion radius. That sounds overkill. I'm pretty sure there are camo challenges where it requires you to kill players. This is definitely going to be useful since everybody's health is at 150 now. The perks, I'm glad the Pick 10 system's back. World War II, only being able to use one perk pissed me off so bad. But look at this. You get Scavenger and Ghost right off the bat. Those are the only 2 perks that are useful to me, and you get them right off the start. I thought I was fixed to have to use my permanent unlock token to use one of them, but that permanent unlock token is just sitting there. That'll be the extra unlock token to be useful for later if I ever need to unlock 1 or 2 weapons when I'm doing the Dark Matter grind. But score streaks, I feel like they could have done more with the score streaks. You got your RCXD, Dart, UAV, care package, counter UAV, Hellstorm, Lightning Strike. You can't have a Call of Duty. This is the 3rd Black Ops in a row we've had the Hellstorm and the Lightning Strike in the same game. Got your Sentry, Drone Squad, which is kind of like a K9 unit, but it's drones. Your Mantis, I feel like this is that, there was that one autonomous vehicle that was in the Black Ops 2 campaign, but we never got in the Black Ops 2 multiplayer. But this kind of reminds me of it. Sniper's Nest, it reminds me of the I can't remember the exact name of it, but it was in Ghosts, you were perched in a helicopter using a sniper. This one is actually AI and it's two of them. That just sounds overpowered. Attack Chopper as usual. Thresher. I wish they would have just kept with the name A10 like from the beta, but I'm not complaining. It's the Warthog, one of the deadliest aircraft ever made. Got your strike team. They copied that from World War II. And Gunship, that caught me off guard. I've never seen an AC-130 in a Treyarch game, and here it is in Black Ops 4. Love that. Let's look at maps, since custom games is the only way I can look at that. Still getting used to this layout. Where the hell is maps? Oh, here we go. Got Arsenal, Contraband, Firing Range, which is an exact copy of Pace from Black Ops. Frequency, Gridlock. I can't pronounce that word. I'm not even going to try, but for the sake of my embarrassment. Icebreaker, which reminds me of an Advanced Warfare map I can't remember the name of. Jungle from Black Ops 1. Militia. Not even going to try. Payload. Seaside. Slums from Black Ops 2. And Summit from Black Ops 1. Now, they were teasing Nuketown for the reveal, for the TV commercials. I mean, they're definitely going to put it in later because you can't have a Black Ops title without Nuketown, but why not give us Nuketown at release? That is killing me that there's no Nuketown. Well, that's pretty much it for multiplayer. Guess nothing else to do but talk about Blackout. Blackout, wait for it to load. Blackout is incredibly fun. Every time I play, I drop at least 5 to 6 kills. Doesn't sound like a lot, but in Blackout, in any kind of Battle Royale game, anything more than 3 kills is impressive. Now, oh, they finally, no, it's still called quads. I don't like that it's called quads, and calling it quads doesn't make any sense, because for those of you who haven't noticed, when you're driving a truck or flying a helicopter, you see that little thing on the right-hand side of your screen where it shows you which seats are taken and which aren't? There are 5 blank spaces on those 2 vehicles, but there's only 4 players per squad. So, I don't know what's up with that. Maybe there'll be like 5-player teams later. I don't know, but there's one thing I do not like. No, there's one thing I despise about Blackout. No custom games. I played Fortnite for a while, liked it. Played H1Z1 for a while, liked it. Of course, I deleted those 2 games in a heartbeat when I got this game. Don't want anything to do with them anymore. But when you hear Call of Duty, you think, oh, I'm going to have so much fun in custom. I'm going to have all these different settings. The game's going to last longer. There's going to be more players. No. Apparently, that's not the case this time. They have to add it. There's so many people complaining about there not being custom games in Blackout. They've got to add it later. They're probably... I can understand one thing about it that I just came off the top of my head. It probably is hard for the game to register close to 100 AIs at once in one game. So, hopefully they're working with that right now, because I love playing custom games. When I get pissed off at going against other players or just bored, I just want to play custom games. And Blackout, you can't do that. What else was I fixing to say about Blackout? Oh, yeah. Now, it's not the ranking system. It's not saying anything about seasonal or what it's going to reset. That's what drove me away from Fortnite and H1Z1. When, after every season, all your progress gets reset. I mean, what's the point in grinding out on a game for so long if all of your hard work gets reset? I mean, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. That's worse than the reset all stats in a Call of Duty game. I mean, you could do it yourself, but in Fortnite and H1Z1, they forced it upon you. I don't want my level reset. The first time I played Fortnite, I got to level 50-something. Then a new season started, saw my rank was at level 0, like, you're going to sit here and tell me I wasted 2 fucking months playing this for nothing? That pissed me off, but if Treyarch does that with Blackout, that's going to upset me to an extent. Because without a ranking system in a video game, I don't have a reason to play it because there's no grind. That's why I don't play competitive. But we are putting a comp team together this year because I just want to give it another chance. I haven't played competitive since Black Ops 2, but Treyarch, please do not add a seasonal thing to Blackout. That would just completely ruin it for me and everybody I know. Just please don't do it. Okay, moving on to zombies. Zombies? Voyage of Despair is kind of controversial to me because not only are you going to put us on the Titanic, but you're going to put us on the Titanic during the national tragedy. I mean, for those of you who haven't played it yet or seen any of the trailers or the opening scene, right as you start the game off, the Titanic hits the iceberg. Like, are you kidding me? Don't you think that would be a little offensive to some people? I mean, granted that Infinite Warfare in one of their zombies maps put the Twin Towers in the background of their New York map, that's okay with me. Because that was historically accurate. They didn't edit out. The Twin Towers were just sitting there, minding their own business. But you're going to put us on the Titanic as it's sinking after hitting the iceberg? I don't approve of that. I'm sorry, but I do not approve of that. The map is fun because it's like a full-scale replica of the Titanic, but I just don't approve of this map. I don't like it. And I think Treyarch went too far with that one. Now, this is one thing that pissed me off. You can add bots to zombies. That does sound fun. It does sound easy to do. No, it's not. I tried it with bots. All they do is steal your kills. They end the round when they don't want you to. Even though they revive you and open doors for you, all they do is just rush into the game way too fast, and you can't be strategic about it. You either have to have a good team of zombie players or just going alone. Now, another thing about that, they'll take their time to put bots in zombies, but they won't put them in Blackout. Yeah, Treyarch, I see how it is. Well, that's all there is really to talk about Black Ops 4 so far. I'm definitely going to be doing reviews as they add stuff later on, but yes, that is my review for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and everything it has to offer. Tomorrow, I will try to upload a video. It won't be a Blackout video, it'll be a multiplayer video. I will be live streaming tonight because I am doing the grind. I'm grinding everything out. The zombies rank, the Blackout level, the multiplayer prestiges, Dark Matter. I'm grinding it all out this year. I half-assed it with Infinite Warfare. Was 2 weapons away from unlocking Chroma in World War II. I'm gonna try like no tomorrow with this game. I feel like since it came out a month earlier, I have more time. I have no idea what Infinity Ward's gonna do. We're just gonna have to see later on in the future, but see you guys tomorrow with another Black Ops 4 video.